What's going on, everyone? I hope you're all doing absolutely fantastic, and this is one of my viewer suggested product. Many of you have requested to review this product, so we're doing this. I didn't buy it. Here's the disclaimer. I always do that. The company, when I dropped them a mail to send me stuff, after a couple of follow-up, they send me this packet. It's a flavored whey. Let's first unbox it, and then we'll do the review in our standard review policy. Let's do the unbox. Okay, so this one says, thanks for showing interest in our real whey product. We're expecting genuine review about our product. It's our pleasure to provide you product for genuine review. Thanks, be part of this and all that. All right, that's cool. Yeah, we do always genuine reviews. There's another thing. They've got certain info added here, why they use digezyme, that is, it's enzyme added product, best quality, and all right, that's paperwork. We don't really need that. All right, so what you got is Real Whey Pro. Let's see. This one will go through the exact same review policy that we have for any product on our channel. Quality, what sort of protein we're looking at, isolate, blend, concentrate, that's what you're looking at. Then we're going to look at the percentage of protein that you get. Then value for money, because in an Indian market, I believe value for money is so freaking essential. And then taste and mixability taste, where we can detect if it's isolate, whether it's isolate or not. If it's not isolate, how good it mixes, how's the taste, because it's a chocolate flavored protein, so it should mix taste well and stuff like that. And then ultimately the microscopic test, where we try to see if we see something unusual, taking Ultimate Nutrition isosensation as the reference frame. So these reviews are generally very long. At the description, you're going to see the time frames. You want to skip to a particular section, you can do that through the description. Let's get started. So when it comes to the quality of the protein, this is a pure concentrate protein. It's not an isolate. It's not a blend. It's pure concentrate, and it's written up here. It's instantized concentrate. So hopefully it's going to mix pretty well. And it's got digezyme. This is the only company where I see that they have actually broken down digezyme, like what all different enzymes digezyme is made of. It's a third-party product, and many companies use that, like Sinew uses it, Grizzly uses it, and now these folks also use it. So that's the thing. So there is not much of a complaint given this is a concentrate, because a concentrate is a concentrate, isolate is an isolate. Problem is, if you are lactose intolerant, you'll probably stay away from this product. It's not going to go well with you. That's pretty much what it is. Now when it comes to the quantity of protein, this is where it really shines. It's fantastic. I mean, looking at it as a concentrated whey protein, they have 81.9% of protein per 100 gram, which is just outstandingly good. And they've got carbs. They've got about 7 grams of carb per 100 gram, 2.1 gram if you look at one scoop, which is their scoop size is, all right, they have a 30.5 gram scoop size, and that has 2.1 gram of carb. There's no added sugar, fat 1.8 gram, and dietary fiber is null. But you got 81.9% concentrated whey, which is fantastic. When it comes to value for money, this has a price comes to, well, the scoop size of this thing is 30.5 gram, but we generally on our channel do a 32 gram serving size sort of understanding. So this one is costing around 40 bucks. Around means it's a wee bit more than that. 40 bucks for 32 grams. So one scoop is going to be 40 bucks to you. I think that's absolutely fine. Okay, that's not based on this 500 gram pack. All right, I calculated that based on a 1 kg bag. This is a bit costlier. Of course, the smaller the size, the more the cost. So I think the price is okay. I mean, if you look at it, it's a protein which adds digezyme to that. It's not raw whey protein. Raw whey protein comes to somewhere around 28 to 35 bucks. So you add these stuffs and you add some flavor, 40 bucks is spot on. I don't think it's highly priced. It's a really affordable thing. That's about the value for money. Now let's do the mixability and taste test in our trusted shaker. First we gotta open this thing. I never opened it. before we do the mixability and taste test, I'm going to do the texture test because I've seen some different whey proteins. I'm going to see how the texture is. Let's see. Alright, texture is sand-like. It's the similar texture to Sinew, Nutrimed instantized whey. Similar texture. Muscle whey of Nutrimed, Sinew Palladium whey. But it's much finer. So did they add any sort of silicon dioxide, stuff like that? Well, they just say they have digezyme, color, and whey protein. That's it. That means they haven't added anything. It's just because it's instantized, I think that's why this flow is there. But that's how the texture is. How does it smell? It smells pretty well, actually. So let's see how it mixes. 1 scoop is 30.5 grams, and here it goes. Reseal the product. Thing white, okay. So let's do the shaking thing just like that to see how it well mixes. What do you got? So it's mixing well. It broke down, but there is one big chunk that's not breaking off. You can see, I believe, there is one big chunk. And there are these granules. We're gonna see if this thing breaks down. I mean, this is concentrate, lots of carbohydrate. That's supposed to happen, but we should shake it and see what happens. Alright. Nobody's buying my trusted shaker. You can buy it from the affiliate link if you want. Alright, shake it. Alright, there's it mixed well. There's no sinker as well, but there's a lot of things that I see in here. You can also see there's this spot, there's this thing, and a bunch of these stuff. Let's see if they mix. You see, there's all these spots are there, and white color spots. So these are the stuffs. Now, it's not a blend or it's not an isolate, so there is supposed to be a bunch of carb, but I was expecting a bit more of mixability. You know, there are some floaters. There are certain things which are not mixing even when I shake, okay? I don't know what those are. So one thing I need to mention is, see, this is not an isolate product. It has good amount of carb in it. And did you see it frothed? It didn't froth, right? And that's again highlighting the point. If it's isolate protein, there is no emulsifier. It's gonna froth real hard. And it's gonna be a translucent thing. This is not translucent. It's pretty thick mixture. Okay, 300 ml water, but still it's a thick mixture. These are the things. Isolate proteins are really costly, so I'm giving you pointers to understand. If you have isolate protein, just understand this is how you can identify it. Let's taste it. Okay, so I tasted it. It's not really sweet. It's got a nice chocolate flavor, but it's light. It's on the lighter side. It's not very sweet sort of thing. So if you're a sweet person, I'm really sorry for these spots. I mean, this happens. I'm gonna clean it up. If you're not a really sweet person, I mean, you're looking for a sweet taste, you're gonna like it. Like I like it, but if you're looking for really sweet and punchy flavor, it's not so. There is no aftertaste. There is no chocolate flavor, metallic chocolate flavor that's going on. Not at all. It's a normal chocolate flavor, very light blend. If you want to make it thicker, add less water. That's gonna help. And nothing else to mention about the taste. However, I would still point out that I was expecting a way bit better mixability, where these things would have mixed well. So that's what I have to point out. On to the last phase of our review. We're gonna add a wee bit of it. It's not much needed. This much is okay. They have some mixing problems. See, there's this big brown chunk of chocolate has fallen off, so the color should have been mixed well, I'd say, or chocolate flavoring, whatever that they've used. And that's primarily perhaps the reason why it's not mixing that well. That's one of the feedback they can work on, I believe. We're recording now. Let's go see what we got. Alright, nothing new. Let me see if we can adjust. Yeah, the white balance, I just adjust the exposure a bit. So that's okay. That looks like whey protein that we've seen in muscle whey, sinew, same stuff. But this is what I'm talking about. See, check this out. This is the whole lump of, I think, chocolate, cocoa, I don't know what it is, but that just fallen off. It's all over the product. I think they didn't mix it well. Because it's a chocolate flavored stuff, I suspect it's the chocolate thing. But they should mix it well. I mean, it's a new company. My feedback would be just concentrate on this part. If you're having some manufacturing process, maybe you have to concentrate on that. Alright, zoomed in just to find out if we've got some binders. So these are again the chocolate stuff. Yeah, mostly I think it's a proper texture. It's normal texture. That's the paper, of course. All right. What's that? Let's see. Yeah, there are certain things in here. They're different colors, right? So there are dark colored particles, brown colored particles, and light yellow particles, like the one you see right here. Let me see if I can show you that. So, like in the center of the screen, right, there is some small tiny yellow thing. So what I think is those are either enzymes or the color that they've added. But this is similar texture that you found in muscle whey and stuff. Yeah. Sinew also. So this is whey protein for sure, but yeah, they do have a problem in mixing their stuff. That's for sure. Nothing else to see, I guess. Let's see. I didn't find anything weird that I should point out. Otherwise, it's absolutely fine. Yep. When it comes to talking about the pros about this product, I wrote it this way, so keep it this way. So I think one of the good thing is the price. Of course, the price point is pretty okay. Per scoop is coming at $40. Well, the stuffs they've added, although it's a concentrated whey protein, the stuffs they've added are increase the value. So $40 is okay. I think the price is at the sweet spot. The taste is okay. I'm not someone who likes really sweet stuff, so for me, taste is good. There's no aftertaste, there's no metallic taste. It's pure chocolate, but very faint or light taste. The other thing is that they've used enzyme, and it's a known third-party enzyme called digezyme. So that's also another really plus point for this product. So when it comes to the cons, and of course I think by now you already got it, is the mixability. I was not fully satisfied with the mixability. I hope it could have mixed better. I've seen whey protein concentrate mixing much better. By looking at how the powder is and how different scattered parts of chocolate granules are there, I feel it's the manufacturing thing. I pointed out to some of the other products also that whenever they are having this issue with manufacturing where they blended the protein with different stuffs, they probably don't mix it well, and that's why these lumps form. That's one thing that would be a concern for people who are going to buy it, I believe, or that's something they can improve upon being a new company. Now, of course, the last part, should I recommend this product? Yes, no. So I don't generally recommend products, okay? I say how I feel about it. I think it's okay, but the only thing that's, again, tickling is, of course, the mixability. And I believe if the company kind of comes out saying why it doesn't mix well, or if they improve the product by making the actual powder mix really well so that the whole whey protein blend mixes well, then I think it's absolutely fantastic product to go for if you are not lactose intolerant. If you're lactose intolerant, of course, go for something better. The price point is fantastic. I liked it. Packaging is good. And the other good thing that I liked about it is that not many facilities got this, but it's not FSSAI product only. It's a GMP product, which means good manufacturing practices. So they have a, in theory, I don't know, in theory, they're supposed to have a plant which uses good manufacturing practices. The same thing applies for Nutrimed, same thing applies for Sinew. In the Indian brands, I've seen those things. So that's a good thing. But yeah, I'm still a bit disappointed about the mixability. Other than that, it's a fantastic product. You can go for it. The flavor is fine and the price point is also good. I hope you liked this video. Let me know what you think about it. And if you really want to buy it, see, I don't have any promo code or some discount code or something. I'll just leave the realwhey.in link in the description. You can go there. I won't get any benefit or anything, or you can just type it in the browser. That's absolutely fine. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do remember to subscribe and let me know what other product you want reviewed by me. Have an awesome life, folks. Ciao.